Hello, I'm going to do the Scorpio weekly energy reading. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. I have my Psychic Tarot Oracle deck right here with my cleansing crystal on top to cleanse the cards. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. Did I already say that? I don't even remember. I say it so many times, I'm like, have I said it or did I not say it? All right, so what's going on with Scorpio this week? This is for next week, which will be the 19th to the 25th. All right, so we have current situation, we have obstacles and challenges, the Five of Wands, and that is crossed by number 4, authority, which is the Emperor. We have, what do you need to focus on? We have patience, number 14, and that is temperance. We have, what are you leaving behind? The 3 of Pentacles, recognition and reward. We have your strengths. Number 15 is the Devil card, temptation. In the near future, we have firm foundation. The advice, we have number 11, balance, and that is the Justice card. We have the environment, which is choose wisely, okay? Hopes and fears, we have financial and material changes and the potential outcome. We have spiritual union, the 2 of Cups, and overall energy, we have number 20, truth, and that is the judgment. So I feel it's figuring out the truth of a situation. So I feel like it's working on that and seeing what is truly affecting you and kind of taking your power, taking your energy, taking your authority, because that I feel is you're at a loss for that, or that's being questioned. So we have the current situation is obstacles and challenges. So you're going through something right here, and right here there's kind of that break in his path or her path, the path, and it's like, how do I get to that other side? So this is the 5 of Wands. So it's like you're having this challenge right now, and it could be questioning your authority, that there may be someone that's questioning your authority, but you're feeling that you're having a loss of power because there is this challenge and you're not feeling strong and you're not feeling confident and you're not feeling driven, and you're kind of feeling this weakness within yourself. We have what do you need to focus on, and we have the temperance, and I feel like temperance can represent compromise. It can represent having patience, as we have patience right here. And I almost feel like, are you trying to push something or work through something that's not really ready to kind of have an answer or have a solution, or are you rushing through something just to try and figure this out? And sometimes when we do that, like it's not really the results that we wanted because we rushed through it. So I almost feel like sometimes when we give things time, the answers come to us, the solutions come to us. And I'm sure that there's been times in your life where you just like, you knew what to do. You're just like, I know that this is my next step. I know this is my next choice. I know this is what I need to do. And it seems so easy because you were in that space where you were like, I just know this is the right thing to do and this is the right time. And the results were very positive because like you waited until the time was right. And I feel like you may be rushing something here, and maybe that's why what you need to focus on. And we have patience. I feel that it also could be Sagittarius because that's also temperance. But I also feel that it's when we wait until things are right, then we get the best results possible. It's just like, you know, the microwave or the crock pot. When you make something in the crock pot, it tastes so much better. It has so much flavor. When you make something in the microwave, it's okay, but it's not as good as if it was cooking on the stove all day or it was in the crock pot all day. What you're leaving behind, we have the 3 of Pentacles. We have recognition and reward. That maybe something's kind of come to an end, and like kind of that's moved on. Like that's, you had your time, you had your success with something, and now it's time to deal with this current situation. And are you living in the past about how things used to happen in the past, or how things happened in the past, and how, because life changes, and sometimes finding the solutions, it doesn't always work the way we used to do it, that things have changed, and like doing it that way no longer works, that in the past that's how it used to work, or that's how things used to happen, but now it's something different. And in order to find that solution, that it has to be something different this time around, and recognizing that and saying, okay, well, it used to work this way, but times have changed, it's not going to be the same way, so I have to look at it differently, I have to see it differently, and being open to that, and not trying to make things work because they used to work that way before, you know, whatever the situation is, and just kind of recognizing that, and saying, okay, that worked before, but it's not going to work this time. Your strengths, we have the Devil card, which is temptation, but I feel like within that, I feel like you're able to see toxicity, you're able to see through people. I feel like you're able to judge people really well, and you're able to see, like, are they being false? Are they causing drama? I feel like you're a good judge of character. And I feel like you're able to see through the falsehood within people, and that you're not really one to fall into, you know, those toxic traps, or being tied down to something, or like going with everyone else. I feel like you like to do things your own way and on your own path. And that's what makes you uniquely you. You don't fall into those traps of temptation. And then your future, we have firm foundation, which is your base chakra, and it's stability, a firm foundation. You're feeling good. You're working on getting your power back. You're not rushing to complete anything. You're not living in the past. You're living in the current moment, and you're saying, okay, this is how I create a firm foundation for this situation. This is the base of where I need to go with this. We have the advice, which is balance, and that is the Justice card, and it's like making things work for the best way for you. Sometimes, like, people will have their suggestions, and they're like, well, you should really do it this way, or you should really do it that way. But for you, your path is different. Your path is the way that you want to do it. And sometimes it's hard for people to realize that and understand that. And it's like, well, that may have worked for you, and that may have worked for me in the past, but this time around, I needed to do my way. I needed to do it the way that I see it, the way that I feel it needs to be done. And that's when you get the biggest results, is when you focus on your needs and how you need to have things accomplished. The environment is choosing wisely, right? And that's kind of going with this, is choosing the path that is best for you. You can take other people's advice, you can take other people's suggestions, and that's perfectly fine, but I feel like ultimately it's about choosing what you feel is best for you. The hopes and fears, we have financial and material changes. This could be about a job with financial and material changes. I feel it could be about finances or a job, and you're trying to do a career shift, and maybe this job worked really well for you in the past, and like it made you feel good, you felt motivated, it made you, gave you financial security, it gave you all those things, but maybe things have changed within that company or within that job position, and you're like, you know what, this is no longer working for me. It used to work for me really great in the past, but now I'm just not feeling that. I'm not feeling motivated. I'm not feeling like I'm getting rewarded for all of my hard work, that I'm not, my finances, my expenses has gone up, but what I have coming in is not going up, and you're feeling at a sense of loss there. And so like your fear is like, when you change careers or jobs or positions, yes, there's always that fear, but then also it's a good thing, and it's good change, because if you're listening to yourself and you're choosing wisely, and you're saying, this is the right move for me, this is the next move. Other people may not understand this, but I understand that I get this, and I feel that it is the best for me. With the potential outcome, we have spiritual union, and that's the Two of Cups. And I feel like it's having that love for yourself and looking out for yourself, and really trusting yourself, and saying, I feel like this is the right move, and feeling proud of yourself, and saying, I'm so happy that I did this. I'm so happy that I just didn't stay where I was, and with a loss of authority and because everybody else was saying this is what I needed to do. I'm so happy that I stepped out of that box and I did what I felt was right for me, and I made the choice and decision that I felt was right for me. And I'm so proud of myself for not staying in a situation that wasn't working for me and making some choices and making some changes. And so this one's kind of peeking out, and we have destiny, right? And so for overall energy, we have truth and destiny, your true direction. We have the Judgment card, which is a message that is trying to get through to you, and to follow that path that you feel you have always wanted to lead. And to hear that message and say, this is for me, this is my moment, this is my choice, this is my path. And I'm not falling into that temptation of what other people want or how they feel I should be living my life. I'm making the choices that I feel best are for me on how I want to live my life, right? Finding your truth. That's like the best thing ever, is finding your truth and following your own path. All right, we're going to grab a Star Dragons card. So this may be the week that, you really start thinking about those decisions and those choices and where you want to go next with this situation, and saying, I don't want to lose any more of my power, that I don't want to fall into any temptation, and I want to create my own path. We have knowledge. Knowledge is power. I always feel that the more that you know about a situation, the more that you know about yourself, and I know how I'm going to feel if I follow everybody else's advice and I'm not listening to myself. I know how I'm going to feel if I go my own way and make my own choices and follow my own path. I know myself enough, right? Knowledge. Let's grab a animal oracle. We have Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait. I think that was going back with that, was what? Oh, patience. I know I was talking about patience. Watching and waiting. So I feel like that's another message here for you, is to not rush anything. Again, take the crock pot mentality and watching and waiting, because the pieces will fall together and it will make more sense, and it will guide you better when you kind of really see what the situation, and you don't rush anything and you don't push anything. And I feel like the answer will flow easier to you. And maybe there's some other things that need to be taken care of that you have to deal with before you make your choice or your decision on which direction you want to go in this situation. And that maybe you just need more time. Maybe this is something that you've just started thinking about, or just started to come up, and you're just starting to acknowledge this, and you're like, you know what, I need to make some choices and some changes, but I don't want to rush into anything because I want to make sure that I make the best choice possible. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing week. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.